Hey guys, it's me, Kisame Unlimited, with...
And I'm Spidey.
And I'm Spidey, I'm tired. Now, how we're going to do this is we're going to discuss a card that we would like to see come off the ban list and a card we would like to see go on the ban list. You see, since this video, I'm going to discuss the card that I would like to see come off the ban list. The card I would love to see come off the ban list is...
Here it comes. Dun, 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 dun.
Goyo Guardian. It's funny because Goyo Guardian was the first card I ever traded with to get off from the internet. And Goyo Guardian, it's funny, I got Goyo Guardian the same week it got banned. And I was just like, no, I never even got to play it. Fuck. But I know, deep down inside, Goyo Guardian should come back. Goyo Guardian was different in the meta back then. This was a meta with Cold Wave, and when Plant Synchro was the shit, and was topping a lot. And... you know, Goyo could be abused in shit like Black Wings and stuff, but Black Wings don't top anymore. Most decks out there don't really synchro summon anymore. Not like they used to. Everything's mainly Exceed now.
I think
Wind-ups are topping. What else is topping? The Gira Machine of Gadgets are topping.
Now, honestly, Goyo was a card that I used a lot in my master deck and most of my decks because he really didn't require any type of specifics. He just had...
he was generic.
Yeah, he just had that, hey, once you get level 6, you got him. And he was a really good card to be using every deck. He was somewhat of a staple card. But I feel like, you know, once they started making these Exceed monsters, in a sense, they wanted to put a lot of focus on why everybody should have an Exceed monster. So they just decided, let's ban some of the strongest, you know...
Yeah, but technically, I think... Goyo Guardian got banned before Exceeds were released.
No.
I don't remember. People see him as he's so easily able to be brought out. Plus, he has great attack points. 2,800. Holy shit! But I felt like I looked at it more like, dude, if it would ever come off, it would be limited, of course.
He was originally limited.
Yeah, he was originally limited. He would be originally limited, and we're in a form, back in the day, there was shit like Compulse, because back then, Priority was still around. Cold Wave was still around. And we were in a format where you could literally, not many people were maining Compulsory Evacuation Device either. But now, because of Priority gone, people have. We are in a format. People are maining Bottomless Trap Hole, 2 Solemn Warnings, Compulse up the wazoo, a format with 2 Torrentials and 2 Mirror Forces. You're telling me...
and Dark Hole. Dark Hole wasn't around when he was around.
You're telling me that Goyo would be so much deadly now compared to how back in the day, Goyo would hit your opponent a lot. And there would be situations...
there's a lot of cards that can fuck it over right now.
Yeah, there are a lot... Goyo is not as deadly. Goyo now is like, one shot, that's it. Not back then, he was not like that. But you know how I feel with Goyo...
because back in the day when Goyo was in the game and there wasn't Dark Holes, that's back when we used to have like a bunch of Fissures and Smashing Grounds and all that other cards, because you didn't have that one card that can destroy everything, Lightning Vortex and stuff like that.
But I do see another situation about Goyo Guardian. Back then... and compared to now, Goyo would see play. Goyo would see play, and I'm not denying that. But Goyo Guardian is a card that people say the one situation, it was unfair advantage in the back in the day. Because people would be like, hey, I'm going to steal your monster, and I'm going to sync with it.
Especially with 2 Torrential Tributes in today's game. You know, somebody can try to do that. Or you can, you know what you can also do to him? Can't you Solemn Warning him because he has an effect that summons something?
You could just naturally... you could still negate his summon in general.
Yeah, you can summon his summon and the monster he summons. Bah humbug! about people.
I feel like if you're really gonna complain about Goyo Guardian, it's really like, hey, I don't like cards that make my opponent take my card. Yeah, but are you really that stupid where you're going to let your opponent play something like Goyo Guardian and you have no resources? You have to have something. We're in a format with so much to stop him.
And that's why he doesn't need to be banned.
Yeah. That's my argument for why Goyo Guardian should come off the ban list. Now, Evan, discuss a card that should be put on the ban list.
One card that I do see that needs to get banned. One Day of Peace.
I understand One Day apiece. The only reason
and not because of like Zodiac decks and all that stuff.
That is a reason.
Yeah, of course. But like, why don't you just ban, Santa again and upset fucking Goblin while you're at it?
The only reason why I just don't like One Day apiece, it gives your deck too much consistency, and I hate those people. You know what? Mainly, I would want One Day apiece banned for Final Countdown decks. That's the reason why I would want it. Because I just don't like it. Just like because Scarecrow, Battle Fader, One Day of Peace, Wabaku.
That's where the argument comes in. I don't have a problem with letting your opponent draw a card. That part of it's not the part that I want to debate. The part about One Day of Peace that I do not agree with is the fact that you don't take any type of damage until the end of your opponent's next turn. That's too far span of no type of damage whatsoever. I can understand saying, no battle damage, but you can still do effect damage. It's like you gotta have somewhat of a. It's all plus, no minus. Letting your opponent draw a card is not a minus because that doesn't affect your deck. That doesn't make you lose a card.
I can see Konami hitting One Day of Peace.
It's not even limited in any way, shape, and form. You can have 3 in the deck. It needs to get banned.
Yeah, but to be honest, it's a card that I do see. If it ever does get hit, it's probably most likely going to get limited before it gets
Yeah, it's going to get limited before it gets banned. But limited is the right step to getting banned. It needs to get banned. That card, to me, I see it as more of a plus than Pot of Duality. Yes, Pot of Duality gives you options, but you can't special summon. See, that's where it's fair.
That's where, you see, something like it gives you a drawback, but something like One Day apiece gives your opponent a drawback.
Just because they draw, it gives your opponent too much. Your opponent draws a card, but I can't inflict damage, so what's the fucking point of me drawing this card? Can't do shit with it. I gotta wait.
You're never really going to want to give your opponent a free fucking card.
Even if you don't take any damage, so you just have no repercussions for it?
No.
That's like saying...
You see, me, I play, in my Dark Worlds, I play Upstart Goblin. But you see, I'd rather give my opponent 1,000 life points. Because you could take that away. Yeah, that's something I'd rather give my opponent 1,000 life points than a free fucking card. That's something I'd rather do.
But I'd rather give my opponent a free card knowing that he can't touch me with it. I'd rather give you something that I know won't bother me than something like I may give you 1,000 life points, but I may not be able to take it away. Because I know, especially with my decks, when I throw a lot, when I do like that big hit, and if you have that little bit of life points, I don't want to give you room to come back.
Yeah, but I see that's a different playstyle between you and me. I'm the kind of person where it's just like I'd see that one card being the card that would bite me in the ass later.
I see that little life points being the life points.
That would be the dark hole monster reborn that they would need to kick my ass or the BLS all the way to the end. I don't trust it.
That would be the life points to give them the opportunity to draw that against me to get that one last card. But yeah, as you can see, the card is something that needs to get banned. I agree with him wholeheartedly on the fact that Goyo, even though this guy's never played Goyo Guardian officially, I use the card, and he's more passionate about it than I am.
I want it back.
I still have it in my master deck.
The next one you're going to see about me talking about in this video, Trishula.
And the next one you'll be seeing me talk about, Gruffle.
No! Gruffle. We didn't take like, comments.
It's still recording. It's still recording.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
No, suicide video.
Oh.
Don't forget.
Even though I'm gone, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. But honestly, tell me your comments below, telling us if you agree with One Day of Peace being hit and Goyo coming back, or your opinions if you think me and him are correct in any
or disagree, or whatever you think should get banned.
Get 50 likes on this video, and we'll continue to make videos about this.
Comment what you think should get banned and unbanned, and might hear it in the next video.
Actually do that. I would love to see other people's opinions to say what they would love to see come off.
And what come on, and put your opinions in the comment. It might be in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe.